Let's look into the film. Now, this will be an observation analysis of Dak Prescott every throw. That was a good one. Ball came out quick, and he threw it where only the tight end can catch it. And we can look at Dak Prescott on this play. That was pretty good. And, of course, number 87, he managed to catch this ball right there, and that was pretty good. Pay attention to the front. Everybody pretty much secured and safe up front, so that was good. And it's great to see the Cowboys in that light. Now, this is a single high safety look. Dak Prescott in shotgun, running back on the right hip of Dak Prescott, and he goes for a nice little play right here. This is a rub route, and we got a chance to see CeeDee Lamb get some extra yards off of this play. It's good to see this, Cowboy Nation. We haven't seen a rub route, and I believe since 2005 or 6. So it's good to see that, and you see the adjustments in the changing of the line with Dak Prescott made with the offensive line, as well as telling Tony Pollard where to block at inside the gap there, and that was pretty good. That's good observation and picking up the blitz there by Tony Pollard. Now, granted, these type of plays we haven't seen in many a moons, and you can look at how they make the necessary adjustments. Number 63 pointed out the mic, and Dak Prescott was comfortable in the pocket. We need to see more of this from Dak Prescott, as well as the offensive line working together, and, of course, the running back getting inside. Quick pass to the out here. Great play. Good catch by 87. He managed to hold on to that ball there. A little quick play action there to the edge, and you see 87 is able to get upfield, and we like seeing this. And that's the quick offense that you would like to see. And a little yak action there. That's pretty good. Dak Prescott back in shotgun. He motions. The motion man is 88 to the left side of the field. Someone carries, so we know that that's man. Pay attention to this play because they're going to revisit that. That is good. That is setting up for the next play. Dak Prescott throws it to 87. Good defensive play. Everybody was covered. You would like to see 87 come down with that, but that's a contested catch right there in traffic, and it's good for him to break it up. Neither here nor there. Here's now Dak Prescott under center. You see we run a lot of 12 personnel, showing power, and then we can kill them with the finesse, and I like seeing this. And, of course, to me personally, when you look back at this play, it's a botched play because he stretches out, holds his hands out with the ball, and it causes the linebacker or the guy that's down inside indicators where to go. Number 22, if you pay close attention to number 22, he's right here, and you see him, he paying attention to the ball or the runner. His whole goal is to cover everything from this hook to flat and pay attention to the backfield guy, and that's Cavante Turpin. By Dak Prescott showing his hand, it gave him an indicator that he's got to bust chops to this edge right here. And what you want to do is disguise that, but, I believe it's a botched play. Either, Dak Prescott's supposed to tuck this and hide the ball and then reveal it, but that allowed him to get to the edge here. So you see that. I think that this is first game jitters here or first game rust. So we're going to toss that one up, and you will be able to see it better from this angle. 88 motions down inside. He shows his hands, and he's able to bust chops to the edge here to make the tackle to prevent the touchdown there. So we need to work on that. I hope the Cowboys will do such. And this is another play action pass, and it slips out of the hand and complete. He had 87 for a touchdown maybe, and then, of course, 3 for the touchdown. You'll see it better in this angle here. Pressure's in the face. He drops the ball there. It falls out of his hand. Shotgun once again. And they playing off zone and ball too tall for my guy. We call it loose man zone, but it is what it is. And the ball is too tall for Brandon Cooks. You want Dak Prescott to have that ball a little bit lower into the outside there. So that was a bad throw by Dak Prescott, and he climbs the pocket here. Let me show you guys from this angle. This was a great play by Brandon Cook, veteran play. Now, Dak got the middle of the field here. As you can see, there was pressure in the face. He couldn't climb because someone was able to break free, and they was going to cream him. But what you want to see here, you got the safety. He committed to this side of the hash, and he's following. They got 2 following the underneath guy here on this deep out and deep inside play, deep hook. And Dak can literally throw it anywhere in this side because Cooks got a step on him. Cooks actually cooked him, but the problem was he had pressure in the face and he couldn't get the ball out, and Cook did a veteran move of sliding back into the opposition here, and they gave him the veteran flag there. And I love seeing that from our veteran savvy wide receivers to force the flag right there. That was a good play for the Cowboys to get those extra yards. And I think it was a third down. Hopefully you will be able to see the pressure up in front of Dak Prescott from here from a twist stunt, and he's not able to step into that throw. And you can see literally how much space he had over here to the inside here. As we look right here, all of this space, my goodness, man. You lead him right here, that could be maybe a touchdown or what have you, but that's why it's so important to have protection up front, and he overthrows him. And, of course, Brandon Cooks is able to get that flag right there on the younger DB from 37. So Dak Prescott on the out here, the ball was a little too tall for him, incomplete pass. Dak Prescott again underneath here, just taking what the defense gives you. I don't mind that at all on this umbrella style of defense. Just take what the opposition is giving you, take the underneath. You don't have to play hero ball. You got one of the better defenses in the National Football League. One can argue the number one defense in the National Football League. Just take the underneath here, too, and they're giving you the first down. Take it. Don't have to force anything in coverage. And I love this play because it is a slant, so Cooks don't have to stop his feet. Now, they did power slam him into the ground. I do like seeing these plays, and this is a big boy move because Cooks knows he's going to get hit when you catch the ball in the middle of the field, but he got the first down, and he got slammed by the way. But he gets back up. Hope all is well with him for the following game down the line. Shotgun, running back on the right hip of Dak Prescott. They motion 88. Pay attention to the motion man. Dak Prescott looks, and he throws it not to the motion man now, but he's going to go and do a similar play down the line like that, and they're going to hit the motion man, and he's going to drop the ball as well. So 87 drops this ball right here. We can say it's a wet ball. We're going to blame it on the rain, right? But you got to come down with the ball. We pay you millions of dollars to come down with the ball, right? And that's what happened. The pocket was clean off of this play. He should have been able to corral and hold on to that one. Dak Prescott under center now. Here's the 12 personnel again, showing power, play action. Yes, indeed. Biotish come back to secure the blocker on the edge there, or secure the block on the edge, and you see it. And you find Brandon Cooks in the middle of the field. Look at 63. Get there, and that's good. That's a first down right there. Good chunk play by the quarterbacks, well-drawn play, exhibiting power, and then we finessed them with the kill in the middle of the field. I do like this, and this is just observation. We're not going to do any film breakdown, but you can literally see that the play design was pretty unique because we caught them with their pants down, right? And we see that, and he just took advantages of the situation of the Cowboys being able to show power and then kill him with the pass. All right, so he had too many people down inside. So now you see Cavante Turpin being utilized in the backfield. I would say if he's just a little patient with this could have been an actual touchdown right here. But, hey, I don't mind positive yards. But he just got to let his blocks be patient. You don't have to overkill right here. Cutback is there. You got a lead blocker in front of you. Just be patient, and he should be able to score off of that one. But that's a whole nother story. Hopefully down the line, as he get used to running behind this offensive line and getting out in space, that he will find an alleyway and crease it for a touchdown. Shout out to Cavante Turpin for being utilized and used. All right, and Dak Prescott, play action. Pay attention to the play action, man. Just the ball just way too tall for CD off of this play. Good play right here. You see 40 ounce in the backfield too. Just ball too tall for him. One can argue and say, hey, if the ball touch your hands, you should be able to catch it, but it's wet and the ball too tall. He had to reach up, man, with a ladder to catch that one. It's just too tall for him. The Cowboys, I believe, still score off of this drive. It's just that play was busted. You got 87 on the field. You see the Cowboys love utilizing their tight ends in the backfield, and you see him. This is a He was the lead block in that play, and Dak Prescott turned to fullback Dak. And he should have been patient, too, with his run. Bounce it to the outside, not the inside. Use the outer boundary as your friend, Dak. You know that, But he's still able to get positive gains off of that. And 87 did get in the way to make one block there. He should have just ran to the outside. Neither here nor there. Dak audible to play, was a pass, and then he goes into a run situation here. And see how that patient run? That's how you patiently run it in for a touchdown. Actually, this is a running back, so he knows it. You know how to get in there one way or another. Watch Tony Pollard. He let his block set up, and he set his feet. He didn't over-pursue. Patient, cut back right in there. You got your hogs up front, and he just utilized them boys to create the alleyway for you so you can get in there and score. We love seeing this, Cowboy Nation. Shotgun once again, running back on the left hip of Dak Prescott. 3-step drop. The ball is too far inside. However, I still like the play. Only two people can catch that, the outer boundary or Michael Gallup. I don't like him on any stops or hitches on the sideline there. Just throw it up. Either the out of bounds can catch it or he can. And a good play by 25 of pushing him out of bounds, by the way. These are the type of plays that we like to see. Now, there was pressure inside. That's why the ball floated on him too. And 63 get manhandled. These boys up front, they strong, man, and you can't step up anywhere, and you had to let the play to develop. And that was an incomplete pass there. Dak Prescott, quick read, quick throw, good slant, good catch. Yes, indeed. And the reason why is behind him, pay attention to 41. Yes, indeed. You couldn't lead him because 41 is in the throwing lanes. And salute to him for being there. And look, we're going to slow it down just a little bit. You can't lead him. People say, hey, why you can't lead him over here? Because you got to do an out and up on a slant, and that's normally a bad idea. So he got it there to him inside this lane right here, and Gallup is able to come back and adjust for that ball. And I like catching Gallup on a slant. I like catching Gallup on fade routes. Those are his strengths right there, and some drag. So Gallup is a real good receiver, by the way. Just those stop and hitch routes you don't want to see. This is a tight window throw to 88, a very risky throw. 5 jumped up, and that's Thibodeau. But, he's able to get that ball and needle that ball in there for a reception. 89 drops the ball right here. One can argue that could have been a sure touchdown. He beat his man. He played with good leverage there off of that route. Dak Prescott trusted him, and he drops it. That's okay. The first game jitters is wet outside. I get it, right? We're going to give that brother a pass over here. Look at this. Orbital motion. He looks to his right, though. This is all a screen right here, and it's a fumble. But, hey, we jump on the live grenades over here. That's what I like to see. And it's good to see these type of plays working for us because in the past, we really didn't get these screen passes or tunnel screens or any of those things going for us in the last few years. Hopefully, we can continue to do plays like this and we can progress and get this ball going into the end zone for a good score here. Here's Dak Prescott. Handing off to my guy, Tony Pollard. Sometimes you got to score other ways. When you can't throw it in, it's wet and rainy, give it to your back. Let him eat. And that's a good run by my guy, Tony Pollard. Cowboy Nation, this team, I like what they did, exhibit and exude out here for the offense. Hopefully, down the line, we can see more of this, more of the strategies being implemented out here for the Cowboys and beyond. Hey, let's go, Cowboy Nation. That's all of the throws that Dak Prescott threw in this particular game. If I was to grade it, right, I would give him a B, not an A+, but I give him a B. Some would say, hey, man, give the man an A. It was wet and rainy. Well, I give him a B. And next week, we will see whether or not he can improve from here and get things going even more. Some would argue, say, hey, Law, where the A's at? Or some would say, hey, man, I give him a C. You guys put your grade down below. And keep in mind, this is no film analysis. This is just observation. Shout out to Cavante Turpin, for catching his ball inside the traffic there, and even at 175 pounds, he's able to hold on to that. That number 9 looked like 0 to me on the field, don't it? Y'all let me know. how he got it kind of tucked in there. And watch this. I believe right now will be the score of 87. He drops that one. And then we have one other play with Kevontae Turpin. He goes in for the score. Patient run here, cut back inside and burst and accelerate to get in there. Good run by Kevontae Turpin. Good vision there. Good patience. Cut back was there and squeezed inside. Cowboy Nation, post me your thoughts. Post me your concerns down below. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys.